Put out there, man. Damn. Yeah, so last week I went to a funeral, and after the funeral, we were kind of sitting around and we watched the director's cut of the 2003 Punisher, or 2004?
2004.
Damn, what a good movie that was.
Wow.
It's always been my favorite of them, that one.
I really liked it too. It's my favorite one of the three as well.
Yeah. And like, just going back to revisit watching that was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, I wish they didn't change the Punisher after that.
I wish they didn't either. They had to, because the Lionsgate would be in greedy motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. And like, I'm glad they did the Dirty Laundry short film, because at least we got to see a little bit more of what could have been.
Yes.
And then after that, coming home, and when I got home, I saw the trailer for Daredevil Season 2.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And that was like, wow.
Yeah.
So we got another new Punisher on the way.
Got another new Punisher. Definitely looks like an improvement over the last one. That Ray Stevenson fucker from Warzone.
The best part of that movie was Jigsaw getting crushed up in the in the glass thing, in the recycling thing.
Yeah. It was even funnier when he died at the end. That's how much we actually hate Jigsaw as a character in that movie.
Yeah, that was a bad movie.
Yeah.
Altogether.
I was just discussing this movie with the guys at the Fanboys group, you know, the group that we are part of on Facebook.
Yeah. And
I was just talking about just how horrible that movie was, and that how fucking campy it was. It literally brings back flashbacks of Batman and Robin.
Yeah. And like a lot of the cast, I don't know why they were even in there. Like the guy from Seinfeld, Newman.
Wayne Knight, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He was also in Space Jam.
Yeah, in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah.
I don't know why he was in there. And
I don't know either.
It's just a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
And like there was another guy in there too who was from like a lot of Canadian TV shows like Catwalk and stuff. The guy who gets his face punched out.
I was just talking about that. That was so fucking ridiculous. I mean, like, how can Punisher, of all people, do that shit? Like, literally do some freaking punch that leaves a hole in the head, like he's freaking Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, or like Ricky O, or something like that.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
That's another one that I don't even remember a lot of. I think I saw that one in the theater. I don't even know why I went to see that in the theater. It was like a time waster. I was going to a UPS Christmas party and I had to waste some time. But yeah, that was just bad.
Were you even interested in the movie before watching it?
A little bit, but when I knew that Thomas Jane wouldn't be in it, that kind of like spoiled it for me.
Yeah.
Took me out of it because I really love Thomas Jane's performance.
Yes.
Especially now, going back and watching it too. It's his wow, he was just so good. Like that scene with the paper cutter.
Yeah.
Well, that was amazing. Or like, just like God's gonna sit this one out, or
yeah,
some of those lines. And the casting was great too. Like,
yeah,
even the comic relief aspect of it, I thought was enjoyable.
yeah.
I tried to get a hold of what's his name? Hold on. I got the message here somewhere. Mark Colley.
Mark Colley.
Yeah. He played the Harry Heck, the singer guy. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. I would love to have him on the show, talking, because he's like a really big in the music industry, in the country music industry. It would be great to talk to him about what is going on in the Nashville scene and all that. And he was on a couple, like, my girlfriend watches that Nashville show. He was on there a couple of times. Yeah. Hopefully I get to talk to him. So, what are your thoughts on it? Have you seen, like, the extended cut of that?
I don't think I've seen the extended version. I think what I saw was the theatrical version, but it's been a while since I've seen it. But I do remember seeing it, and it was really good. You know.
Mm-hmm. I think, like, it has some extra scenes, like the beginning has like an animated intro, like an additional animated intro, and it has like what do you call that? A couple more scenes with those Mexican guys. And the scene with his old partner who sells him out, there's like a extended scene with that.
It's sad to say that it's probably the most definitive adaptation of the Punisher we're going to get, besides Dirty Laundry and his appearance in Daredevil Season 2. And even so, there's still some differences from the comics. Like, for example, the comics were mostly set in New York, and this is like Florida or something, but still more faithful than the other two movies, sad to say.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Yeah. It makes you wonder where they're going to go with Daredevil.
Yeah.
Is that this month?
I believe, it's in March, you know.
Oh, man.
I know.
So we got Daredevil, and we got Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah. And also Street Fighter Resurrection, which set up. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be in the app called Go90. I don't know.
Go90?
Yeah. Which kind of fucking sucks, because I would rather see it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube. The copyright stuff with YouTube, man, oh my god.
Or hell, why not at least put it up on Netflix? I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless they're trying to avoid getting competition with Marvel or Daredevil.
Yeah. They shouldn't really be worried about that, though.
Yeah.
Because with Netflix, you can kind of like watch at your own leisure anyway. So.
Yeah. It's not like they're making movies for the box office.
Yeah.
And like you gotta have the choice of watching either one in the theater.
Yeah. Damn. Man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to see like a Street Fighter series on Netflix.
Yeah, I think Assassin's Fist was up on Netflix at one point, but it's not there anymore. I do have the Blu-ray and DVD for it, so
okay.
I'm lucky.
How long was that series?
Combined total, it was over 2 hours long.
Okay.
The web series and format, I think, was about 2 hours, 2 hours and 15, 2 hours and 20 minutes maybe. The Blu-ray and DVD cut is like combined together almost like in the format of a movie, and it's like 2 hours and 32 minutes long.
Wow.
And the extra minutes is a all new epilogue that was not in the web series when it first premiered on YouTube.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's on the Canadian one. Because it's different, right? The American and the Canadian.
I don't know. I think it might be the same. I'm not so sure.
I'll check it out. I'll see if...
Since we mentioned, since we were talking about Marvel and Street Fighter, I'm sure you know this, but there was actually a Punisher arcade game by Capcom in the early 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was kind of a beat 'em up, almost like Final Fight in a way.
Yeah. And it was a movie game for the Thomas Jane one, wasn't there?
Yes, there was.
Yeah. Where you can like do interrogations and... Oh man. The Punisher.
Yeah.
Classic. So I'm wondering how I can't remember his name now. The guy from Daredevil, John Bernthal. I wonder what his Punisher is going to be like.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Because you kind of get a gist from the trailer that they're kind of friends, but they're not. You know.
And I wonder if they're gonna try to do like some sort of tie-in with Punisher and Spider-Man, since Punisher made his debut in an issue of Spider-Man.
Yeah, weren't we talking about that online?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, and that would be really cool to see too.
Yeah.
Because like, honestly, with having to wait for all these movies and having to wait for like Spider-Man to make his appearance and all that, it would be cool to give us like a little bit of Spider-Man here and there and there and there.
Yeah.
Especially seeing that like Civil War, Spider-Man was supposed to be at the point of revealing himself.
Yeah.
It would just make more sense to throw him in a little bit earlier. You know?
Yeah.
So
it's almost, you know, the fans trying to find out where Spider-Man's going to be. It's almost like, where's Waldo Marvel Edition?
Do you think they're going to really go for all those suits that they were talking about? Like the hoodie, the Spider-Man hoodie and all that?
I don't know. Be interesting to see what they're going to come up with, you know.
Because I saw some concept art.
Yeah.
And that kind of raised my curiosity on how they would kind of portray him. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. And I'm also curious how they're going to do his costume, because normally in the comics and all the other incarnations of Spider-Man, they always say that he made the suit himself.
Yeah.
And some people even question if he actually did make that suit himself, because it looks very professional for a kid that has little to no money and is living with his aunt and uncle.
Yeah. Spider-Man ripping off military gear and shit.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I actually looked up some stuff on eBay because I want to do like a cosplay of Spider-Man and make my own costume, just to see what would it look like if he actually made the suit himself.
Mm-hmm.